I got my Rev Death That tattoo while we were in the studio recording the new album, and we all wanted to get Jimmy tribute tattoos, but everyone was kind of figuring out what they wanted and what meant something to them, and I had, a million things that I could have gotten that were kind of, like personal, secret little things me and the Rev had. But I just wanted to get his Death That face on my hand because it represents, our time together in the band, and also it's on my hand and you can't hide it, and everyone will get to see it for the rest of my life, and so I wanted to represent him on stage while we're playing shows without him, and so, and I got it, Kat Von D did it, and she was cool enough to, she had a really busy day, and she had me come in and just totally hooked it up, and I think she understood, how much it meant to me, so it was cool to have her do it, have a friend do it, and stoked how it came out. My fondest personal memory, every day was a crazy memory with him. I couldn't even come close to figuring out one thing that was my favorite thing. I think one of my favorite things that I would do was to screw around with him on stage and like to look at him and make faces. If it was a bad show, I'd say like, "Get me out of here," and he's like, "Me too. Like this show sucks," or it'd be like, "This rocks." And we're just two kids or 5 kids living out our dreams, so it was fun to screw around on stage, and we'd always come up with silly things to do. Like he'd throw his drumsticks to me, and I'd catch him and throw it back over my head, and then he'd catch it and play the rest of the song. It's just fun to do stuff like that on stage. So there's a million memories, though. Just everyday stuff, but I wouldn't really be able to pull one out of those out. Well, we received a book of literally thousands of condolences from kids, and I guess that was really overwhelming because a bunch of people put this book together with pictures and from people all around the world. In countries we've never played, and just all sorts of cool, memorabilia from him. But I think the coolest thing was that to realize that the kids really understood how special of a person he was. He wasn't just a drummer in Avenged Sevenfold. They really took a liking to his personality that shone through on all of our DVDs and videos, and they understood that he was more of just a crazy, warm, just very creative person. So that was the coolest thing to see, that kids realized he was much more than just a drummer in Avenged Sevenfold. The new record, I felt unsure before, but now it's still living kind of in a dream world. I can't believe it's coming out this soon, and it's been kind of a long process, when I look back on it, but really it seems like I can't believe we finished the record that fast. I really have no judgment on the music. I listen to it kind of as therapy at this point, and it's weird. Everything's separate. There's like the radio world and what's going on with the record and record sales, and then there's what the record means to me is just something completely different. So I still don't know what to think of it. I think the kids are going to enjoy it. I think our fans are it's a therapeutic record for them, and hopefully other people outside of that can kind of learn a little bit about the Rev through it. My favorite song on the new record is Save Me. It's the last song on the record, and it's a long song. It's 11 minutes. I'm a progressive rock type of guy, so that song to me has the coolest drumming and the coolest, adventure it takes you on. So that's just what I'm into. So I'm gonna go with Save Me. It's kind of an open letter to Jimmy, and the ending is really haunting lyrically, and it was a song that he really wrote most of it, and we really worked on the choruses and did some extra tweaking to it, but it's a song that he considered his masterpiece, and I think it is. I really haven't got much feedback on Nightmare because no one's heard it. We're not really. It's really like a high priority to keep, so people don't leak it and steal it. So I really haven't gotten much feedback on it, but it seems the people that have heard it like it, and the people I've played stuff for like it. The only thing I can go off right now is what people think of the song Nightmare, and it's been received really, really well from every outlet, from radio to fans to old school fans to new fans, and it's just being received really well. But as a record as a whole, I really haven't gotten any feedback at this point. Other songs that didn't make the record were, the typical, they're good, but they don't seal the deal. Lost It All's a thrasher. 4 a.m.'s a little melodic, and they both didn't feel right in the record. They're shorter songs. Lost It All's 3 minutes. It just didn't feel right having a 3-minute song on this huge opus of a record. So You know, they'll be fun for kids to listen to later, but to me, they don't seal the deal.